The Porsche Cayenne is one of the best performance luxury SUVs you can buy today. The Porsche Cayenne stirred emotions when it arrived 20 years ago. Since then, the SUV has become a popular mainstay in the German automaker's lineup. Now in its third generation, Porsche is giving the Cayenne a significant mid-cycle refresh that brings updated exterior styling, more power for all powertrains, and a tech-packed interior with more screens and features. So let's look at 9 reasons why you should buy the 2024 Porsche Cayenne. The Porsche Cayenne comes redesigned. The 2024 Cayenne's exterior upgrades are pretty subtle compared to the interior. Starting with the front, the mid-size SUV features redesigned headlights, standard matrix LED headlamps or optional HD matrix LED units, a new hood design, more aggressive-looking fenders, stylish air intakes, and a revised front bumper. Porsche also freshened up the rear with a new rear fascia, redesigned tail lights, and the relocation of the license plate holder from the tailgate to the bumper. It's the cleanest rear design in the Cayenne's history. There are also 6 new colors and alloy options ranging from 20 to 22 inches in size. The interior of the Porsche Cayenne is new and improved. The Cayenne's interior features the most dramatic changes. New for 2024 is a curved 12.6-inch fully digital instrumental cluster. A 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment screen is also standard, and a new optional 10.9-inch touchscreen display is located on the passenger side. The trio of screens comes with Porsche's latest communication management software, which adds native apps such as Apple Music and Spotify. On the 10.9-inch screen, the passenger can adjust media settings or operate features like Sat-NAV and more. This screen has a special layer to keep it invisible from the driver, thus preventing driver distraction. Besides the tech, the Cayenne's center console is slightly different as the gear shifter has moved from the center console to the dashboard, opening up space for extra storage. Other changes include a new generation steering wheel borrowed from the 911 sports car. Powertrain upgrades for the Porsche Cayenne. Although the interior and exterior updates discussed previously are significant in day-to-day driving, the Cayenne's revitalized and revamped powertrains make all the difference. The base 3.0-liter V6 engine, unchanged from the current Cayenne model, gains 14 horsepower and 37 pound-feet of torque over the previous model. On the other end, the utterly bonkers V8 powering the top-of-the-line Turbo GT makes 20 horsepower more than the current model, but torque remains unchanged at 626 pound-feet. Porsche Cayenne trims. There are no changes made in the trim levels for the new Cayenne. All trims are available in either SUV or coupe bodies except the top-of-the-range Turbo GT available in a coupe body style, and the latter also comes with exclusive GT design wheels. Trim options available for 2024 include 349 horsepower Cayenne and Cayenne Platinum Edition, 469 horsepower Cayenne S, 434 horsepower Cayenne S Platinum Edition, 453 horsepower Cayenne GTS, 541 horsepower Cayenne Turbo, 670 horsepower Cayenne Turbo SE Hybrid, and 651 horsepower Cayenne Turbo GT. V8 engine makes a comeback on the Porsche Cayenne S trim. The biggest change, however, happens in the middle of the pack. The Cayenne S trim, currently powered by a 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V6 rated at 434 horsepower and 405 pound-feet of torque, returns to its V8 roots in the new Cayenne. The new short-stroke 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 puts down 469 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque, 35 horsepower and 38 pound-feet of torque more than the current model, meaning the S trim gains the biggest boost. On top of that, it has an impressive throttle response and a distinctive V8 thunder. The Cayenne e-Hybrid gets a new electric motor and upgraded battery pack. Those who prefer an SUV that sips fuel instead of guzzling it down will be pleased to know that Porsche has also upgraded the hybrid powertrain in the new Cayenne e-Hybrid. Although the V6 engine remains unchanged, the new electric motor now makes 174 horsepower instead of 134 horsepower, bringing its combined output to a total of 464 horsepower, 9 horsepower bump over the current model. Porsche also fitted the SUV with a bigger battery pack with 25.9 kilowatt-hour capacity instead of the 2023 17.9 kilowatt-hours, giving the plug-in hybrid SUV a pure electric range of over 56 miles, twice as much as the current model. Charging should also be quicker, about 2.5 hours, thanks to a new 11.0 kilowatts onboard charger that replaces the pitiful 3.6 kilowatts unit. Suspension upgrades for the Porsche Cayenne. For the entry-level models, the base Cayenne, S, and e-Hybrid trims, the standard suspension comprises a traditional steel spring blended with Porsche's active suspension management. Optional and standard on the top-of-the-range Turbo GT is adaptive air suspension that combines with the 2-valve dampers to give the new Porsche Cayenne better precision and variations between its driving modes, Normal, Sport, and Sport Plus. An optional lightweight sport package also shed 72 pounds off the Cayenne, making the SUV more planted to the ground and sure-footed. That means the new Cayenne is a better handler than the outgoing model and will be tough to beat on winding roads, even for other SUVs. Porsche Cayenne boasts chassis tweaks. To this point, one would assume the new Cayenne has far enough updates for a normal mid-cycle refresh, but there is more. The German automaker made a few tweaks to the SUV's chassis, and its base wheels grew bigger, from 19 inches to 20 inches in diameter. This will increase the SUV's contact patch, thus improving its mechanical grip. Porsche also adjusted the Cayenne's rear torque vectoring and rear axle steering systems to further boost its handling. Other standard equipment in the new SUV includes the updated Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control. Performance and capability of the Porsche Cayenne. While the sporty design and new tech features are some of the reasons why one would buy the Porsche Cayenne, the SUV's incredible performance is the main reason. Truth be told, the Cayenne is second to none when it comes to performance and handling. And from the looks of things, Porsche wants that to remain the case by giving the Cayenne upgraded powertrains. The base model, powered by a 349 horsepower V6, can charge to 60 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds, while the range-topping Cayenne Turbo GT takes just 3.1 seconds in the same test, thanks to the 651 horsepower V8 engine. It also tops out at 189 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest SUVs ever made.